What's up, Docs Daily? Welcome in to another episode of Docs Daily, 1 o'clock Eastern. We're live Monday through Friday. I'm joined today on Wednesday with Raphael Esparza and Nick Menken. Thanks for showing up on this half holiday, I think it is. I don't know. It's New Year's Eve. It's only 1 o'clock on the East Coast, okay? Calm down, rookie drinkers. It's a marathon, not a sprint. This is, hydrate right now. You should be having a big lunch. See, water right there. Drink your water. Get your fluids in you. Have a big, solid, thick lunch. Okay, absorb some of whatever you're doing tonight. I'm going to try and stay up to the ball drops. I'm going to try and stay awake that long. Usually me and my wife negotiate on the East Coast. She'll go to bed when the East Coast ball drops. It's like 9 o'clock in Vegas. I'm like, what are you doing? Whatever.
At least you didn't go sleep when Sydney dropped theirs because it's already 2026 in Sydney.
Yeah, some of us are behind the times, I guess, for real. And I'm the typical dad too, by the way. Like, my kids hate me. My kids hate my dad jokes. Let me just tell you, because I have already started with the, all right, well, see you next year. Yesterday I took a hoodie off. I go, and I said, I'm not wearing this again this year. And everybody was like, what? And then my daughter's like, you're so extra. And I'm like, no, don't hate, appreciate. I did. I went all in the 90s. Whatever you say, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say about stuff means 60 to you. I hit her with that yesterday. She hated it. I started using the word skedaddle just for no reason. I go, hey, why don't you skedaddle in the other room and get yourself she's like, can I have a soda for dinner? And I go, you could skedaddle and have one over there. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I know. She calls it soda. It's pop.
Well, first of all, why did you have to ask?
She's weird.
I was thinking that too, Raphael. Why is she asking? Just go grab one.
She just got braces, so she's not sure what to drink and eat. And literally last week, so she's like, can I drink soda with dinner? It's more like, can I do that with that? I was like, you do whatever you want to do, Pikachu. I'll see you next year. I told it this is the last time we're having chicken.
Nick, what do you like in the bowl games today? Any opinion on these bowl games, Nick?
I'm a little surprised. Hey, I'm a little caught off with this Iowa Vanderbilt. I was kind of heavy on Vanderbilt just because Diego is playing in this one, but it just goes to show how solid this Iowa defense is. And Vanderbilt, they're up for this test. So I still like Vanderbilt here, down points. It's still early. It's right before halftime here. So if you're looking for a live wager, I would say, hey, Vanderbilt is a live dog right now, down 4, getting closer to halftime.
Boys and girls, you know who's on the show with me today. Nick is. So what's that mean? We're going opposite. Are you crazy? Have you seen what Pavia has done? He's been at WWE events. He's been pushing wrestlers. He could care a rat's ass about this game. And last time I checked, let me see. Hold on. I'm going to do some math in my head. Big Ten's undefeated in bowl games. Vanderbilt plays in a conference that just means more or just pays more. I get that confused. SEC, they've dropped their last 4 against non-conference powerhouse teams. SEC sucks at bowl games. I loved Iowa today. I just think their defense was going to be too much, and it shows that their defense has been on point all day.
I liked Iowa as well. I hate to go against you here, Nick, but I did
It's easy to do.
Hey, we pick winners over here. You guys, I don't know what you're
doing. You do you. Yeah, all right. I have a small bet, and I'm tiptoeing around. I told you guys this on Docs Daily the last 2 days. Very carefully in some of these bowl games. I dabbled with Iowa first half plus 1.5. That's the only bet I have. I thought if Vandy comes out, they maybe a little rust. I mean, you got to think these teams have been off for almost a month now, Raphael.
Yep.
Yeah, almost a month. So and Pavia's at WrestleManias or not WrestleManias, whatever. He's all over the place. I don't know. I think a lot of rest comes into play. I like the under. I didn't bet it. I leaned Iowa, so I just went first half because I thought Iowa would come out more prepared than Vandy would. So,
I released the under in this play. I think it was only for 3 units at 49. I just thought even if Iowa would get blown out by Vanderbilt, I thought their defense would still keep it close. I still think it'd be kind of a low-scoring game if Vanderbilt did win. But
Right.
yeah, I still think the under is a good play. But I'm unimpressed with these SEC schools coming in these bowl games, and I'm tired. Oh, they have so many opt-outs and transfers. Well, you know what? Those people who are still playing for your SEC schools are still 4-star, 5-stars because it's an SEC school. So it's not like these guys who are playing with a janitor or the men cheerleaders or stuff like that. They're still highly touted athletes that probably could have went to other schools and played well, but they decided to go to the SEC where it just pays more.
Yeah, there shouldn't be that much of a drop off from 1 to 2 or anything like that, or as far as depth chart. Any other bowl games? This Arizona State Duke game, another game. I lean Arizona State. Didn't bet it. Maybe might do first half. There's that Miami Ohio State. If anybody doesn't understand where my position on that, I've been saying it since this game came out. I'm on Miami for to go long and distance in this tournament here, college football playoffs, whatever the hell you want to call it. I think maybe they're a live dog against Ohio State. I know.
That's a lot of points.
I can't.
I know. You guys go crazy. It's okay.
I cannot trust Carson Beck in these types of situations right here. Now you're going up against one of the best, if not the best defenses. They're going to bring pressure here. So this is Carson Beck's Super Bowl in my eyes here. Yes, if he defeats Ohio State, his season, his career is accomplished. But I don't think that's going to happen here with this defense. Ohio State is going to play, especially after they lost to Indiana. This is why they got up. They're going to get up for this game. I think Carson Beck is going to make turnovers here, maybe 2 interceptions, but I'm on Ohio State. A lot of people are on Miami, and I get it. They have a great offensive line. They have a great defensive line as well. I just think this Ohio State is too much here on that offensive side that is going to run up this scoreboard here on Miami.
So torn on this game. I mean, I do think the under is a good play because both teams have really good defenses. And I know people go, oh, but Ohio State lost to Indiana. It was 13-10. It's not like Indiana won by double digits. So it's not like
they didn't blow them out.
Yeah. So or Ohio State should come off a little pissed. What happened last year when they lost? They ran the table in the college football playoff and won the ship. So I'm torn. It's a lot of points. If this was 6.5, I'll be all over the Buckeyes. But I can see Miami late cover, late field goal, late touchdown, and let's say the Buckeyes only win by 6 points or less. Like that's great. They're advancing, and we're all going to talk about it. Ooh, Ohio State advanced. They beat Miami, but it's 9.5 points pretty much. That's a lot of points with a great defense that the Hurricanes have. I like Ohio State. I just don't think they cover.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I think Ohio State ultimately pulls away with this game. But I think Miami just can hang. I don't know if I've made money on Miami all year. Everybody knows I hate Ohio State. It is what it is, but I don't like, I tried, we talked about this yesterday on Doc's Daily as well. Tony George, we talked about maybe looking at team totals, stuff like that. Miami's team total in some spots, 14.5 to 15.5 to 16.5. Man, I like both teams' team total under, because Ohio State at 24.5, I'm seeing. I would take that under. Miami's deep. Everybody's going to talk about Ohio State's defense. Nobody's talking about Miami's defense. If this game ends up 10-7, is anybody surprised?
You're exactly right there, Jack. This is a teaser situation in favor of Miami. I absolutely love the 6-point tease, get them up over that 14. I don't believe Ohio State wins by more than 2 touchdowns, so I do like them in a tease here with the points. That's
a good play. Raphael, go ahead. You can condone the teaser. Say it.
I mean, one thing you know me, I've said this before. If you're going to play the 6-point teaser where now you're paying minus 125 on juice or even higher, and just go for the full 7. I mean, there's more key points on a 7 than there is on a 6. I don't understand that. I don't play it, so I could be dead wrong in this conversation. I don't play teasers, but if I was, give me the roll dice. Give me the full 7. Why am I doing a 6?
Because the 6 will get you over the numbers. That's what I'm really looking for. Like, 6 from 9.5 to 6 is only going to give me 15.5 points. I don't need 16.5. And it's bigger juice. That's why I.
Oh, I know that.
Why
I know. I mean, you're paying, but
I got
now
a
you're paying
juice.
bigger juice at 6. Like if the juice was the same 3 or 4 years ago, then I'd be like, yes, do the 6. But you're pretty much. They moved the juice on a 6-point teaser more than they moved it on a 7-point. So the 7-point, they pretty much left it the same. So I'm just saying, spend that extra 10, 15, 13 cents on the 7.
Yeah. I don't hate that. I think situational.
But I don't do teasers, so I mean, I could be 100% dead wrong. I could be a big doofus right now, but that's
on our. I mean, it's the last day. Listen, you can do it for today. Next year, clean your act up. I'm here all week, folks. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you guys. Free $60 account, links in the description of the video. DocSports.com/360. You can use that $60 on any handicapper's premium picks you want at the website. You could split it up between these two. You can do spend that 30 and 30 prop cards of $25. So you can definitely spread that 60 around. You do whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you. The link is in the description. Just click it, take it right to the website. I just want to make sure I talked about that. Any other, I want to be involved in this Michigan-Texas game.
This number was -7. It was a 7.5 at 9 o'clock this morning. There's 4.5s now. I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, that's why I'm trying to doing a little research as I do this show, and I'm trying to text people to see if I missed anything because this is my 5th show and it's only 12. So
Wednesday's
so I've been trying to play catch up, but I'm blown away. I mean, we all know is Manning still playing? I thought he was playing, but moving 3 points in this morning. That's something I would halt it because this morning at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock when I did a show, I love Texas. You figure Manny wants to come on and say, hey, you know what? There's a reason why I was a Heisman favorite beginning of the season last year. I just started off slow, but he played really, really well towards the end of the season. And Michigan has a lot of people now playing on the defensive side. So I'm a little bit torn right now. I wish I could say what I found. I haven't really dug deep into it. I made some phone calls, but I have no idea why this number is 4.5 right now.
Yeah, Nick, he knows that. He's working on rectifying that. So appreciate it. So trust me, we're on top of it. Don't worry, guys. Nick probably just, show him your fingers, Nick. Fat fingered it. He just fat fingered something. But
I did it. I admit it the other day.
We'll play Raphael. Why not? The Michigan
my rule,
game.
I don't do videos with the same shirt on because I get confused with my videos. I put them all on a desktop, and I did the 2 videos with the same shirt on, and my hockey video was actually a college football video. So we all make mistakes, people. We're not. We're all human. We all feel like an ass when we do find out what we did. I felt like an ass. That the boss had to shoot me an email and say, "Hey, change your."
Yeah,
I'm looking at that right now. Yes,
so,
he's fixed it on the fly.
So.
We do it all the time. I mean, especially when we try to record the day before, so you guys have as much time to view the video and get your bets in and stuff, and not do it last minute. And then sometimes you're like, I'm going through thumbnails, and then I'll make 4 thumbnails that have Tuesday on them when they're for Wednesday's games. And I'm like, son of a, I'm going to go back and change them all, So appreciate it. Appreciate you guys commenting, keeping us true, keeping us up to date on stuff because stuff slips through the crack all the time. As far as this Michigan-Texas game, there's so many so many things that are uncertain in this game, line moving so much. I want to in play it so I know who's actually giving a damn in this game. I might in play this game when it starts, but at the beginning of the year, I think people are betting Michigan because they think all they remember is Arch Manning sucking at Texas because that's all we heard at the beginning of the year. Nobody realizes that he played very well at the end of the year, like you say. And I think Texas runs him out the building, but I could also just be a homer and not wanting to, play Michigan. So this is a perfect game for me to play.
You can play what Joe Public might be doing is Big Ten undefeated. They're winning right now against Vanderbilt, against an SEC school. What conference is Texas in? An SEC. What conference is Michigan? Big Ten. I mean, I think a lot of that could be. I'm not saying that's the reason why it moved 3 points. I'm not saying that's the reason why he moved 3 points, but I can guarantee you people see that, realize that when when SEC lost yesterday, trying to think what game they lost yesterday. The internet went wild over another offer for SEC. So I can see some public betting probably is on that.
I hope the public isn't that naive, I guess is the best word, because it is situational. Iowa's situation, coaching, players, the portal is completely different than Michigan's situation and the coaching portal, all of that. So too many variables, too many things going on.
I'll answer that in a sportsbook point of view. When we always knew if USC was playing the late game on Saturday, and this is before all the apps. This is way before. This is how old I am. We would add an extra half a point or a full point to the number where it should be, knowing that we were going to get so much USC numbers. So sports books know their customers. They know, okay, we're a big Texas fan. In Vegas, in New York, when I was there, they would bet Wisconsin no matter who. If Wisconsin was playing the Packers, they would still bet the Badgers. Because we were a big, I don't know why we're a big. So sportsbooks know who their trends are and who's. So I think this is. I'm not saying that's it. I'm totally blown away to how this number dropped 3 points. But most sportsbooks know who their customers are, who they're heavy on, who they're not heavy on, and so that's why we see some numbers.
Justin, this is a question for Raphael. Does the public really move the line that much? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, definitely. Especially on bowl games, because you figure it's New Year's Eve. Most people are off today. Most people are just hanging out in the afternoon to go out tonight. So now they're betting on these afternoon games, adding parlays, adding teasers to these NHL games. NBA's playing right now as well. So yes, public money will move these numbers than a normal Wednesday because of all the action going on. So yes, the public will move these. And then you have to figure out if the Sharps are also on the public side, which I know they were on the Iowa side. The Sharps were on the Iowa side, so Joe Public jumped on them.
Look at that. And by the way, what's the score at halftime? Is that halftime yet?
7-3.
We're back. Thanks for
boom.
Thanks for telling me. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, that's why. We appreciate you guys in the comment. That's a good catch there. We're on it. It should be rectified as we talk.
I'm glad that the people tell us when we do something, so we can go back and change it. We're not going to fix our problems if no one tells us our problems.
Absolutely. I had a guy comment. I do my level 1 videos. This was like a month ago, but I read the comments. Like, I know you two are one of the guys that read. Some of the guys read a lot of their comments. Some of the guys don't. Everybody tries to read them though. I read my comments. The guy was like, man, you're all over the place. You need to get it, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I watched that video back and I was like, damn, I was all over the place. And I was like, and I had to section it to, hey, this is my NBA. This is my NHL. This is my, and whatever. So it was a mess. Explain the upside down.
Because they are ass backwards, my man. They are an ass backwards organization. That is exactly why it is upside down.
That's fair. I don't know.
Thank you, Justin, for that question. Because you wore it last Wednesday or last time we were both on together, and I was second guessing. But I thought maybe it's one of your minor league teams you used to play on or something like that. So I'm like, hey, I like it.
There we go.
There you go. You feel better. This is because the A's have.
Thanks, Justin, for that question.
They wear the rally cap. They wear the rally cap so much that it's just you might as well turn it upside down because when we rally, we want it the right way. I don't know, kids these days. I don't know.
Great question in the chat.
Yeah, right. I have no idea. Lenny, I'd be proud of me. I hit a Panthers Canadians draw yesterday. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys, there's value in those draws to be surgical with them, and half unit. They're all about plus 300. And I think the one I bet the least, I think it was plus 270. I'm on one today that's plus 330. So I like it. Liking that.
Well, let's jump into hockey because I need to ask you guys why in God's green earth were the Vegas Golden Knights -$2 favorite at home. They do not have home ice like they used to. I was blown. It got bet down, I think it's down to -175, but even that is still high for this Golden Knights team. I am blown away. I almost released it, but then I'm like, this is the books just giving me the middle finger, and Golden Knights win 5-0. But I am blown away with that number, the opening number.
Yeah, there's no value there, Ralph, on the Golden Knights. They're losers of 2 straight. Last 10, they're 4-3-3 here. And the Predators, they're 7-3 in their last 10 games.
Yep.
So it doesn't really make sense. They're playing much better hockey than Nashville Predators here. So the value is on the Predators. If you can't get close to even money here on the +1.5, I know I'm seeing -120s, -125 on that +1.5. That's a live play there for the Predators here on the road. They're playing very good hockey as of late here.
Yeah, I can't trust them. That's my problem. I don't trust either team. I didn't bet this game. I have one small wager in Nashville and the Ducks on a +1.5 parlay. Both of them in a parlay +1.5, but not enough money, not enough value on the Predators for me. This is see, here's my problem. You want to bet the Predators for the value. It's there. They're the trendier team. They're hotter. Vegas hasn't been great at home. They're just not what they have been at home. Problem is Nashville's playing this game at noon their time. You know what I mean? Or that's a different, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon here in Vegas. Or so they're playing it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. I don't like games being played at noon on a Wednesday. So, I just walk away from that. I don't know how much Nashville is just getting so excited to party New Year's Eve in Vegas after this game, or how much, honest to God, that plays into it for me is the Vegas.
Yeah, but Nashville, their stadium is right on one of the most popular streets. So they're used to the party.
Ain't nothing like Vegas. I don't give a shit. Tennessee can be Tennessee. Vegas or Nashville can have the greatest 2-block area ever. You could do different things in Vegas than you can do in anywhere in the world.
I agree, but it's not. It's not like Winnipeg is in town. Nashville, Winnipeg. There's nothing to do around that stadium in Winnipeg.
Yeah, I heard. Toronto's a bigger party town. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I just stayed away from that game. I think it's trappy. I don't know. Vegas come out and win 5-0, like you say, and then piss everybody off. Justin says he likes Nashville money line, Buffalo, Boston, San Jose, and Philly. Man, I tell you what, it's hard not to bet Colorado Avalanche minus a bajillion goals every day, because they beat the hell out of teams. And the St. Louis Blues are bad, so you can get the puck line at -120. That's my favorite play of the day. You guys got anything in the NHL?
I like your Red Wings on a dog price today, Lenny. They're playing the Winnipeg Jets. They're 1-6-3. I get that Connor Hellebuck's back in net here, but they're losers of 6 straight. They're not playing good hockey whatsoever, and it's the lack of scoring on the offensive side. They're only averaging about 2.8 goals here per game. And I talk about all the time, you want to be a competitive elite NHL team, you got to be over that 3 on average, 3 goals per game here. So I'm on Detroit here at home. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games, and they're 13-7 here on their home ice. 7-10 are these Jets here on the road. Like I said, these Jets just are a falling knife trying to figure it out here on the offensive side. Give me the Red Wings in this one, plus money here at home.
I was so upset that the first game today was the Rangers in Washington because I really wanted to play this game. I wanted to play the over. Why was it 5.5? These teams played a couple of weeks ago, and 10 goals hit the back of the nets. But it was a horrible time. This would have probably been a nice play for me in a hockey, but New Year's Eve kind of screwed that and made it the first game of the board. If you're live bet this right now, you can still get a good number on the over. It's 1-1 going into the second.
Yeah, that was another game. I don't like those games start so early. I don't know. I don't know. I want to bet the Red Wings. I want to bet them. I know I will. But this is a game they should win in regulation. Winnipeg's they're discombobulated. They're bad right now. And I thought Connor Hellebuck would help coming back, and I don't know if he's made it maybe worse. They can't score. They can't put it in the back of the net at all. They can't stop people from scoring. It's all bad every which way, shape, and form. What else we got today? NBA. We got early action in the NBA as well. Warriors and Hornets are already off to a start here. They're just about done with the first quarter, it looks like. About 3 minutes left. Anything that you like in the NBA, Raphael?
I'm a little bit shocked that the Bulls were a favorite today. No, missing two guys. Kobe White's not playing. Giddey's not playing. Last time the Pelicans went to the Chi-Town, they beat the Bulls. Zion had one of his best games against the Knicks, even though they fell short. But that was against the Knicks, who are a top 3 team in Eastern Conference. So I was a little bit shocked at that one. Last night, I'm not complaining on the Lakers last night. I had DeAndre Ayton over, I think, his points and rebounds. Last time I checked, he was 7 feet tall. He had 2 rebounds last night. He had more fouls than rebounds. And then I did a deep dive. His last 3 games, 2 of those games, he only had a total of 2 rebounds. You're 7 feet tall. Don't you just lift your hand up and maybe grab a rebound? Say, hey, DeAndre, are you here? You just raise your hand and a ball actually hits your hand. How did you only get 2 rebounds? You're 7 feet tall. Oh, man, it was devastating to watch that game. Just watching big doofus run up and down the court and not grab a rebound.
Yeah, I like your Bulls today, Nick. I'm a big fan of fading the injury report. Everybody saw that injury report and they're like, oh, no.
Yeah, you know what I think about my Chicago Bulls, Lenny. I mean, they're up and down. I can't get a good read on them. They're 500 here at home, but these Pelicans are playing good basketball. They're covering spreads. I get they're losers of 4 straight here. They only have 8 wins on the season, but they're 5-5 in their last 10 games. They're playing decent basketball here as of late, and in their last 10 games, they already have 5 wins, over half of what they have on the season here. So Pelicans are playing good basketball. I'm going to favor and I'm going to lean with the Pelicans in this one. I know I'm going against my Bulls.
Oh, we agree.
But I can't trust my Bulls. Like Ralph said, you got Kobe White out and a couple players here. So I think Zion Williams, especially coming off the bench, brings a little more scoring in this offense for the Pelicans. So I think the Pelicans get it done. It's hard for me to say, but that's a smart play today.
Here's an interesting game, the Spurs game. This was a very interesting. They beat OKC in 3 games. Then after that Christmas game, they lose to Utah at home. Okay, maybe that was a hiccup coming off a emotional game against OKC. Then you lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I actually was talking to one of the sportsbook directors in Vegas. Say, hey, what number would you give the Spurs if they would have won those 2 games? If they would have beat Utah and beat Cleveland? He's like, oh, Spurs would probably be 4.5, 5. That's what I made that number. So I think you're getting really good value with the Spurs. I just think they came off a hangover effect, playing OKC, beating OKC 3 games. Cleveland's, I'm not sold on New York right now. They're missing Josh Hart. Now that just messes up their bench rotation with not Josh Hart right now. And I think Brunson's going to have a trouble today because the backcourt to the Spurs are so lengthy. And if it wasn't for Cooper Flagg, this Harper kid from San Antonio can be the rookie of the year. And that would make it 3 straight rookie of the years coming out of San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, I'm on the Spurs as well, just for the same reasons I'm on the Bulls. I think the Spurs are better than the Knicks, and I think the Bulls are better than the Pelicans. That Bulls-Pelican game, let's call it a coin flip. It's in Chicago. I'll take Chicago. I can't believe I'm saying this as the Detroit guy. I'm the only guy on Chicago Bulls today. That's fine. It won't happen again the rest of the year. I promise you that. I'm on the Bulls money line, and I'm on the Spurs money line. Individually and together in a 2-team parlay. I hate to be that guy, but I am. I think the Spurs are playing way better. Both Spurs and the Bulls, like both coming off 2 games, both bounce back, man. The Knicks are about. This is a perfect spot for the Spurs to come off of 2 losses.
No, Hiker, I know USC's been a Big Ten. I said Big Ten was undefeated, but I still can't get that USC's in the Big Ten. I always forget that, so I apologize for that.
That's fair. They're like 7-1 or whatever they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, your thoughts on the Spurs? Nick, you like that game?
No comment on that game.
Okay.
We got a side in the total in that one, but I like the Hornets. I do like the Hornets. Live bet here. It's 25-25. I like them with the points. in this one. Charlotte's another team that's young, and they're playing really good basketball here. And Golden State just hasn't been the same on the road. So I would take those live points as you get them. 6.5, 7 I'm seeing right now. So I like
I can get 7.5, but just so you guys know, shop your lines. You can get 7.5. I have DraftKings pulled up right here just because it's I hate to, I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. If they want to, call me up. But they're just it's just user friendly. Their website is on the desktop when we're in these shows. So I'm 7.5. It just moved to 6.5. So
like
Charlotte Hornets, one of the highest scoring first quarter teams. So if you can get their first quarter anywhere between 57.5 and under, I would always take that look at the over and at. I think today's was 56.5. Really close right now. I think they're at 50 right now.
That Bruins.
So FYI.
Bruins Oilers. I'm not on the over, but I don't hate the over. But I'm on the Oilers as far as that goes. And I know no Giddy today. No go. Somebody said no Giddy, no go. That's fine. No Giddy, no problem. That's what we're gonna be saying tomorrow. No Giddy, no problem. Just for tomorrow. It's the Pelicans. It's the Pelicans. That's all I'm saying.
This Queen kid from the Pelicans is really good. I mean, he's very, very raw, and it's every time anything he does on the court is beneficial because they didn't think he was going to be this good for the Pelicans. Love their rookie class. Their rookie class is really good.
Iowa up 14-3. How about that? Plus 1.5. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Plus 1.5. What else we got? I don't have anything in college basketball. Small market schools today. Anybody got a free pick in college basketball?
I'll do that. This one was very puzzling for me. I took the day off in college basketball because, like you said, a lot of meaningless games. But St. John's Georgetown, this number opened up at 151.5. This morning it was at 153.5 when I woke up. Got bet all the way up to 155.5. Last year, the Red Storm beat them 66-41 at Georgetown and 63-58 at home. Last time I checked, 41 points and 58 points is not even close to making a total of 155.5 go over. I'm a little bit shocked at this high total. The Johnny's last 6 games, all 6 of them have gone under the total. I think it was really like a really good bet to bet the under at 155.5.
Yeah, I took the day off college basketball. No, thank you. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, I should have took the day off college basketball, especially yesterday. We had New Hampshire plus 30.5. Nebraska. They won by 31 in a top place. So I was very, very happy about that when I woke up this morning. But I like George Mason in this spot. They're 12-1 here. They're versing LaSalle, 4-9 on the season. They're on the road here. I just think their offense can score. I look for them to score 100 on this team. They got no defense. Losers of 3 straight here. The 3-1 at home is LaSalle. But I like George Mason in this one and lay the points here on the road.
I feel your pain. I had Gonzaga the other day, total 152.5. It's over. It's 152 the final. 4 missed free throws in the last I think 25 seconds.
Yeah, that was a bad beat right there.
So I feel your pain, buddy.
I saw that. I was on the same game, Nick, and I had to I'm like, all right, 31 out. I'm like doing math. I'm like,
yeah, if you're doing math while you're watching a game, you're in trouble. I always tell people, if you're doing math while you're watching a game, your play might be in trouble.
No, look, Detroit Public School is hard at work here. Okay, I'm just saying there's math involved all the time. I'm like, 9.5, and then I'm carrying the 2. I'm like, yeah, that's good value. There's a lot of I stayed away from college basketball at all because once I'm done with this show, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna degenerate out on some live play in college football and watch college football today and all that. But that's all I got today. What do you guys got going on at the website today, tomorrow? What do you got going on? Raphael, we'll start with you.
I had my bowl game of the year last night. The miracle overplay in a USC TCU. I didn't even watch the last 2 minutes. I'm thinking 24-21. I had 55. It's not going to happen. And then my buddy who actually goes to TCU texted me because I had the TCU team total points over as a prop bet, which we hit that one. So we're rolling with one play tonight between Miami and Florida, Miami and Ohio State. And then I played over 30 plus bowl games, so I have action all day today and tomorrow. We're up. I think we're up about 1,400 for all the bowl games I played this year. So hopefully we can continue digging ourselves out of the hole of football season. Yeah, I said it. Digging ourselves out of the hole.
Hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to fill the hole. Sometimes you got to dig the hole. Either way, you don't want to be in the hole. Nick, what do you got going on today?
I got a top play in both NBA and NHL, 7 unit in the NBA. That's a 2-pack, a 2-pack in the NHL. That is a 5-unit play. So we are up in the volume today on sports that we are in profit here on the season. So looking to continue that success here. NBA and NHL top play tonight.
Yeah. Boy, I'll tell you what, there's some good sporting events on next couple of days. No matter what, though, we expect each and every one of you to be here tomorrow. For real, on a serious note, I expect everybody to be watching tomorrow, checking in. Have a safe New Year's Eve. Have a happy New Year's Eve. I hope all your bets are winning ones, as somebody says. I hope you don't bet more than you can afford, as somebody says. I hope you're on the same side I am. Otherwise, I wish you bad luck. So good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you tomorrow, Docs Daily, 1 o'clock Eastern. Take care, folks.